Hello students, this is Sudeep Yadav from Spectrum Chemistry, and students, if you are first time visiting to my channel, so please like and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get a best explanation of NCERT book class 7th subject science. And students, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is weather, climate and adaptation of animals to climate. And today we are going to discuss the topic, that is weather. So let's start, students. What is weather? Let's see. The first topic, that is the introduction. So let's see, students, what is the introduction for the weather. Weather influences our lives in different ways. During summer, we switch on fans to keep ourselves cool. We use light colored clothes in order to reflect the heat. During winter, we use dark color clothes and wrap ourselves in warm clothes to protect us from the cold environment. Similarly, during the rainy season, we use umbrella or raincoat as it may rain anytime. The weather of a place changes day after day and week after week. It is a complex phenomena that may vary over very short periods of time, like hour to hour. Therefore, our daily activities are planned according to the weather predicted for a particular day. The daily report of weather is provided on television, radio, and even in newspapers. So, these all are the mediums through which we are getting information about the weather. Now, what is the definition of the weather? So let's see, students, what is the definition for the weather. The weather of a place can be defined as the measure of its daily atmospheric conditions such as humidity, temperature, lightning, lightning events, rainfall, storms, snow, and so on. So these all are the very important things. These all are the very important elements which are deciding the weather. So these all are the elements. So let's see, students, what are the important elements. Different elements of the weather are rainfall, temperature, humidity, snowfall, storms, winds. So these all are the elements which are deciding the weather. So sunny, here you can see some pictures by through which we are explaining, we are symbolizing the weather. Okay, so that is the sunny. If there is a sunny day, so we will mention sunny, that is sun. Okay, if there is a cloudy, so we can mention through the clouds, and if there is a partially cloudy, so we will mention it through the cloud as well as the half sun. Okay, and if there is a very hot, so we will mention this symbol. Okay, and if there is a very warm, so we will mention this symbol, and warm we will mention this symbol. If there is a cold, so we will use this symbol. Okay, windy we having the another symbol, and breezy we having the another symbol. If there is a rainy, so we will use this symbol. Okay, so these all are the symbols through which we are getting information about the weather, and it is easy to understand about the weather for a particular place. Now, weather report. What will the weather report? Let's see, students. A weather report generally contains the information about the weather of the day. The government has a special department called the meteorological department that predict the weather of a place and prepare the weather report. The weather report is generally published in newspapers, that is the medium, radio, that is also another medium, and television. So these all are the mediums through which we are getting information about the weather. Okay, and this report will form by the meteorological department, and the report of the weather is known as the weather report. The weather forecast is important for people because Many of our day-to-day activities are based on weather conditions. For example, we can check the possibility of rainfall on a particular day and carry an umbrella with us accordingly. So this is the benefit. This is the benefit of the weather report. So here you can see, students, a report has mentioned that is 3-day weather forecast, and you can see that is the today, what is the weather report, what is the condition of the weather for the particular place for today, for Friday what is the condition, and Saturday what will be the condition will exist for a particular place. We can see here and we can understand the condition of the weather for the particular place through this report. Okay, the weather of a place is never constant. It can alter every day or even every hour. For instance, the weather might be sunny in the morning in an area but really in the evening. The weather report of a place always includes the minimum and maximum temperature of the day, which are measured using the minimum and maximum thermometer. The minimum temperature can experienced in the morning time, while the maximum temperature is experienced in the afternoon. To measure the rainfall of a place, an instrument called a rain gauge is used. The rain gauge collects the rainwater of origin and has a measuring scale which determines the quantity of a rainfall of that place. So this is the instrument through which we can predict the condition, you can say the quantity of the rainfall for the particular place by the help of this instrument. This is very important instrument, students. Now what are the elements of the weather? So let's students, number first element which is very important to determine the weather. The weather is mainly affected by the sun that produces heat and raises the temperature. The sun provides light as well as heat on the earth. It is necessary for the production of energy. The heat from the sun is absorbed by the earth's surface, oceans and the atmosphere, which plays an important role in determining the weather of any place. Therefore, it is clear that change in weather is caused due to the sun, because the changes occurring in the sun's heat will change the atmosphere. More frequently, the time of sunrise and sunset also changes throughout the year. So this is the element, that is temperature, which is very important element of the weather, and it is deciding the weather for the particular place, that is the temperature. Now second one, that is the rainfall, the amount of water droplets that fall back on the earth after condensation of water vapors is called the rainfall. When the temperature is too low, these droplets in the cloud get freezed into crystals of ice and comes on the earth as snowfall. During winters, the temperature falls after sunset, causing condensation of water vapors near the ground. These droplets hang in the air to form fog. Here is a note. This is very important. Rainfall is generally measured in millimeter. The instrument that is used to measure the rainfall is called the rain gauge. It is measuring cylinder with a funnel kept on its top which collects the rainwater. The rainwater collects in the measuring cylinder gives the measures of the rainfall. Now next topic, that is the humidity. This is another element. It is defined as the amount of water vapor in air which causes dampness of air. Air has the ability to hold certain amount of water vapor. The capacity of air to hold water increases with rise in temperature and falls if heavy rainfall occurs. The humidity is measured by the instrument called hygrometer, which consists of two thermometers. The bulb of one thermometer is wet and the other will be dry. Now next element, that is the wind speed. It is caused due to the difference in air pressure. During summer, the wind blows from Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal and causes rain in India, while during winter it blows from the mountain of North India towards northern plain and causes the cold weather winter season. So this is the wind speed. Now next, how do changes in weather occurs? So this is a very big question. So let's see student, what is the answer for this question? Any change in the weather of a place on the earth is because of the sun. So sun is the ultimate source of energy, as we know that. So sun is deciding the weather for the particular place, which radiates large amounts of water and light energy on the earth. The formation of winds, the phenomena of rainfall and the changes in seasons all occur because of the sun. So these all activities, whatever is going on and whatever is deciding the weather, so this behind these all activities, somewhere you can say sun is responsible. So sun is playing a very crucial role to creating a weather for a particular place. So sun is very important. Why days are shorter in the winter season? So this is another question. Let's see students, what is the answer for this question. We know that the earth spins on an axis around the sun. Hence, the amount of sunlight a place receives varies throughout the year as its position with respect to the sun changes because of the rotation of the earth. This also leads to change in the seasons of a place. In the summer season, the position of the place is closer to the sun and hence it receives sunlight for the longer hours, while in the winter season the position of the place is further to the sun and hence it receives sunlight for shorter hours. And through the diagram, here I have mentioned a diagram, you can understand why the days why the days will be shorter in the winter season. So through this diagram you can understand easily. So I hope students you must have enjoyed this video. So thank you students.